First of all, you're always the same you, and second, you're always changing.
Whoa. It's almost like two things can be true at once.
What?
I don't really have a tagline.
I mean, I have a really simple one.
Oh, please. Mine was going to be about, like, making fun of New Year, New You, but I can't even remember what it was.
So was mine!
Oh my god! Okay, perfect.
Let's do it. All right.
Go for it.
Hello, friends.
Hello, friends.
And welcome to Pickles and Vodka, the mental health podcast where it's a new year. Same us. I'm one of your co-hosts, Lauren.
I told myself I wouldn't start laughing while you were talking, but I did it anyway. Because you're just so fucking funny. And I'm Christina. And we made it to 2026.
Yay!
Is it yay, though?
That's why I said it kind of like, yay! Oh, geez, if you heard, there's even a little taco groan in there. He's him, too. He's like, oh.
I mean, it's funny because last night when we were supposed to record, I had my neighbor's kids running and shouting underneath me.
Oh,
so, yeah, I'll take taco over that any day.
Yeah, and right before we were recording, luckily they finally left, I had some guy in his big muscle car or whatever, like super loud, just like parked outside my window idling. It seriously went on for like 10 minutes. Like I was going to go out and knock on his door and be like, if I tell you you have a big penis, will you go away?
Oh, God. How is it that we're not even 3 minutes into the first episode of 2026?
And we've already said penis.
You've graduated from wiener to penis, I guess. Oh, God. With that said, where are you at, Lauren? Because I haven't talked to you since before Christmas.
Yeah, and I don't know what all I'm going to have to say about that because I wrote down 4 words for that last night when we were going to record, and I haven't expanded on that.
Okay.
I just wrote depressed and high functioning.
I thought you were going to say depressed and high.
If only.
Well, elaborate.
That was the first thing that I was thinking as I was just like, yeah, like depression and shit like that's been really terrible. And then as I thought about it, I was like, and nobody would know because I'm totally showing up, which sometimes kind of sucks.
Yeah, I mean, is there anyone in your life who knows how bad it really is?
My therapist. I mean, probably a good person to know.
I mean, that's good. That's a start.
I mean, a lot of it is not necessarily people I would want to know. You know, I don't want, like, to have a meltdown at work so everybody knows, but it definitely feels like, oh, I'm faking it hard to be like, yeah, I'm great. Oh, how are you? Everything's just dandy.
Yeah? I'm doing the thing where I wait for you to keep talking.
Okay.
I mean, I will say that sounds extremely familiar to me. Remember when I was doing that at work and I was compartmentalizing everything in my life and I ended up snapping and quitting my job?
Well, yes. But,
all to say I'm worried about you, and I know it might not seem like you are good at making everything seem normal.
Yeah.
But you can only do so much.
Yeah. And I think, you know, we've talked about this, I don't know, you know, like stuff with the boyfriend, you know, it's like he doesn't really know, and I feel like that's because he's kind of like willfully ignoring it, I don't know, or just like everybody else in my life just wants me to be fine, so we'll pretend like that's the case if I'll, you know, offer any of that or insist that that's the case. And like made it tough to get through like holiday stuff because that's what I felt like too, is it's just kind of like I want to isolate from the world and just, you know, lay in bed and do nothing. But of course it's just kind of like, well, you know, I got to answer my parents when they're like, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year and everything. Because if I don't answer, then they know something's wrong. And I don't like my parents to know any of that stuff because in the past, they've been unhelpful in their reactions. So it's better not, I feel like, to share some of that shit with them. Like, that's actually doing a good thing for me because if I did, then they would make it all about them and then I'd have to, like, comfort them and tell them everything's okay, really. And it's like, No, I'm already dealing with my own shit. I can't take care of you too.
I mean, it sounds like you know everything that's going to happen. Historically, like, how has that been when you, like, just kept going and not talking to anyone and not claiming any space for yourself? Like, what's the best case scenario do you see this ending up in?
The best case scenario would be that I am able to really work through some of this stuff in therapy, and, you know, some things that I've floated past here recently, like maybe I should try and find a psychiatrist and see if getting on meds would help again. You know, maybe that she could help me, like, do that. And worst case scenario, of course, is I end up in the psych ward again.
Yeah.
So I'm like, there's your whole spectrum of how it could go.
It's funny because before we were supposed to record yesterday, I was skimming through our New Year's Eve episode for 2024.
Mm-hmm.
And there's literally a whole segment where you talk about wanting to try meds again.
Oh, I know. It's come up off and on.
Well, that's just like to validate you. Like, this has been a consistent thing in your life, you know?
Yeah. And also, I mean, especially for me and the way I work, I feel like that just makes more sense that it hasn't happened, because that is part of the, like, depression, that it's just kind of like, I can think that, and then just like, oh, I'm not ready to have to research people and make appointments and find out if it works or doesn't. That sounds so exhausting. Can I just go back to bed?
Again, and like, I do this too, so no shade, but it seems like you have an idea of how it'll go before it even happens. And so it's so easy to talk yourself out of doing it. Does that count as catastrophizing, or I don't know.
I don't know.
I feel like there's a term in treatment for that, like something with scripts.
Because I was going to say, I feel like there's a few things that I always thought are very similar. Like, I don't know if catastrophizing and, like, future telling are the same, or they're kind of different, and this is more future telling. But yeah. There's a few things I know that I feel like are really similar. So yeah, it's something.
And we probably suffer from all of them.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, this isn't a podcast where we give advice or anything. I just feel sad that no one seems to be seeing you or listening to you in your life.
Yeah, I mean, it's not unusual for me, but obviously it gets exhausting.
It doesn't make it better that it's usual for you.
No.
It is exhausting. And yeah, the fact that you just are functioning, quote unquote, right now is kind of miraculous to me.
Yeah. Being high functioning is really, really exhausting. It's just, I don't know. Can't even describe. It's kind of like this drive you have. I don't even know if drive is not the right word. It's just kind of like how normal people feel, you know, that they might be like, oh, I don't necessarily want to take a shower today, but that's like literally just what you do. Like, I can't imagine not doing it. And for me, it's just kind of like this is just what you do. It's like, I wish that I could just, like, fall apart, but my body does not even know how to let me, because it's never what it's done.
It's like a societal expectation.
Mm-hmm.
Or like obligation. Like, if I don't take a shower, then people will think I'm falling apart. And even if I am falling apart, that I can't make it look like I'm falling apart. So I'm just going to do all the things that normal people do and hope no one notices.
Yeah.
That it's actually costing me a lot of energy to, quote unquote, function this way.
Right. Like, I'm putting all of my energy into convincing people that I'm not putting any energy into anything. And it makes it like double.
That's so real. I hate that. And I just wish we lived closer.
Yeah.
So
me too.
I could give you a hug.
Aww.
I was thinking of something funnier and it just went out of my mind.
Well, that's fine. You could take me out and we could find something random that I could carry back to my place. Isn't that what you do?
Oh, yeah. I'm always finding random abandoned pieces of decor on my walks because I walk at night and so there's no one to see. So, like, I have often picked up things like a giant mirror one time,
I remember
a marble
the mirror.
coffee table. And yeah, most recently it was a fake tree in a pot that I carried 5 blocks, and it's now on our balcony.
Yay.
And it's cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what'll happen if we hang out.
Okay. I like it. So where are you at then?
I'm kind of in hell, and it's so stupid. I won't get into the specifics, but like we had a billing emergency yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Something like was miscalculated, and of course I found out about it Friday afternoon before everyone's closed all weekend.
Ugh.
So like I've been emailing and calling people, and like all the while living in fear that my bank account would be overdrafted.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I woke up and I have like $40 to my name right now. But I mean, luckily it's probably going to get fixed.
Okay.
It better get fixed.
Yeah.
But to already be depressed and insecure and frightened, and then for that to happen, because I was doing like okay, I guess, before then, like for me, but all it took was that little push, because even I recognize it's a minor emergency. Like it can be dealt with. It's inconvenient. But,
yeah, like this is gonna get fixed.
But yeah, it completely put me over the edge. I like had this like panic attack, and yeah, yesterday was not good. And it was really, I felt crazy. After such a little trigger like that, it just kind of reminded me, oh yeah, like I'm not normal, because normal people don't respond this way to things like this.
Well, and I think we've both done this to ourselves now, been like, versus normal people, which we know when talking to the other one, that's a pile of shit to say that, just not to ourselves. But yeah, like just to like validate that more. I mean, you said a couple times when you were saying like, it's just such a little thing and it can be fixed and everything. But before you'd said anything, when you just said like there was a billing issue, then like me knowing you, I immediately just thought like, oh no. And I know like this is your thing. You're very, insecure about money, and, you're not in the best state. So I immediately was thinking like, oh God, that had to be devastating.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if you could tell last night when we were trying to fix the technical issue. I was just so over it.
You were pretty scattered, but I didn't know why.
Because I was just coming down from that spiral.
That makes sense.
And then my microphone that's worked every single day suddenly doesn't work. And yeah. So it's fine. Everything is fine. But yeah, when I had a few people, I think one of the reasons why I keep kind of minimizing it is because that's what the people around me do. They think it'll help when they minimize it. Like someone close to me was like, it's just numbers. And like, yeah, the rational side of my brain knows it's just numbers. Money's not real. But also we live in a society. And also, if you haven't noticed, I kind of let numbers rule my life.
Right? Numbers might be a little important to me.
Yeah, like, yes, I know they're just numbers. Like, it's like with calorie counting. Like, I don't do it religiously anymore, but I used to. And because it's so arbitrary from an outsider's perspective.
Exactly.
But numbers hold a lot of weight, pun intended. Not just for us, but for the world. Like, numbers do matter whether we want them to or not.
Yeah, because as proven, like, money is numbers. It's like, it's not necessarily like people that are concerned with their body or anything like that. I'm like, there's numbers all over the place, and they drive a lot of us nuts.
Yeah, mic drop. I guess before moving on, I'll just say about my Christmas and New Year's. It was good. I got to see everybody. Like I've split the time between my friends and my family. It was just exhausting. I feel like that word is so overused on this show, but I also am exhausted. I will say I am now the owner of a printer for the first time in my life.
Wow.
Well, second time, I guess. But it's beautiful, and I might have cried. Oh, speaking of, we got some lovely little gifts in the mail from Orion.
Yes.
Longtime friend and listener. Do you want to describe? Or I can do it if you don't have it in front of you.
Oh, I don't have it in front of me, but it is firmly planted in my brain. I was just going to say it was so perfect because I had actually just put up, and I think I talked about this on the last episode, the coworker whose dog died similar to Pico, like 3 months later. She left on my desk one morning before Christmas an ornament, and, it's a little like paw-shaped frame, and it says like in loving memory or something like that, and she just left a note. She's like, I was picking one of these up for me, and then I thought of you and thought you might want one too. So, so I just put like a little Pico up on my tree, and then I got this, and I was like, oh good, I was feeling like Taco might feel jealous. So Orion always making us amazing Christmas ornaments and doing amazing pictures of our pets. He made me a taco ornament. Taco was attacking a pickle. As usual, he captured the essence of one of my pets perfectly, despite having never met them in person, which I'm just always amazed at.
Right? Yeah, mine is Ruby dressed in a pickle costume. And the cards, like, it's like a normal greeting card, but there's a hole cut out in the front, and he's put like a thin piece of like
plastic.
Plastic?
It's not like plastic wrap, it's a little thicker, but yeah.
Yeah, we'll post pictures of it.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm lying now when I say that, because
I know.
I haven't posted anything that we said we would.
That's okay. I haven't sent you a lot of things that you asked me to, so.
When you don't respond, I just figure, oh, you don't have it. And you're just somewhere off in a corner, like...
Some of them I don't, because I know sometimes we say, like, we're going to post, like, kid pictures, and I'm like, I'll look, and they're just like, yeah, I don't got shit.
Anyway, the front of the card is a pickle jar with, like, a little window pane to see inside, and there's, like, our pets inside with pickles. Yeah, it's really sweet. Thank you, Orion. Also, before we, like... Well... I don't know what this episode is going to be about. I'm acting like we have a topic to get to.
Right.
But another housekeeping type thing that Lauren doesn't know about is that we got someone who wants to intern for us.
Oh.
Yeah.
Excitement.
They want to run our social media.
Yes, please.
And I keep meaning to like send them the login information. So they'll probably hear this and be like, bet you haven't sent it yet. So this is me putting it out into the universe. So yeah.
Maybe we will actually post on social media now.
Well, and also, like, I don't have any expectations or pressure for anyone in that area.
Oh no, like anything is better.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm looking at the notes that I had for myself last night. I wrote down a few things I wanted to talk about. One of them was we just passed the 2nd anniversary of Dawn's passing. It's another year she won't be around for, and it made me sad. It's crazy, like, how fast time passes.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, because I hadn't actually thought about that, so now I am.
Sorry.
No.
This is like, in case you wanted to start 2026 off on a bummer note.
Right.
Well, we never promised positivity.
It's true. At least we don't give you toxic positivity.
Yeah. Or any, for that matter.
Sometimes.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, in the past, we've done a variety of New Year's type content, all the way from like official year-end reviews to like openly saying we're not going to do New Year's resolutions.
Talk about why we don't do resolutions.
To just talk about how I feel about New Year's this year. If you've listened for a while, you'll know that New Year's is my favorite holiday normally. I love any chance for a fresh start, even if it's just like a symbolic fresh start. I love, a chance to make lists and goals and all that stuff. And last year, we both were in agreement that we weren't going to make any goals, because I feel like when you go into something with your arms open, you can be pleasantly surprised. Whereas if I make goals and I don't meet them, it's just, I feel like a failure.
Oh, I like that way of putting it.
Yeah, I mean, this year I'm scared. And that's not really a feeling that I've felt before. I mean, I'm always anxious about things, but this year I'm really actually terrified. Because personally, like I said, that story about the billing emergency kind of brought to light how quote unquote crazy I am. And I don't use that word lightly. I just feel like I'm about to like slip into crisis mode again. And also things in the outside world are kind of mirroring that.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas before, you know, it was usually one or the other. Like the world was in disarray, but I
feel
like,
nuts, but the world feels stable, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. I have a lot of feelings of like anxiety and panic that I haven't even said to anyone because I know like it's not gonna make a difference. But yeah, I feel kind of scared and all over the place. Like I said, I was listening to our episode 183, which is called New Year's Shit.
Okay.
And I realized that like my arc since then, like I started it out in a crisis.
Mm-hmm.
And then during 2025, I just focused on kind of building blocks.
Mm-hmm. I can see that.
So for 2026, I'm kind of guessing which way the cycle will fall. Because like on one hand, and I realized this is exactly what I said you were doing. It's like determining what's going to happen before it actually happens.
Well, yes, but we admitted we both do a lot of that.
I know, but I'm like, am I really like slipping into crisis again? If so, what the fuck should I do? Everyone I know, it seems to be in crisis right now, and I feel helpless to help them too. And also the world is in a crisis and there's nothing I can do about it.
Yeah.
But take care of myself.
And it's interesting, I think for me, maybe this has made it a good thing as far as like the fucked up state of the world for me, because so I've talked about for a few years on here, as well as the episode reference that is just kind of like, I don't do New Year's resolutions, have not for a long time. I don't really believe in them. I do like a new start, but I think it's always had to, I've realized it's so much better if it just comes organically from me. So I, don't do like New Year's because that feels like forcing it. And I just kind of realized more as you're talking that I was like, yeah. And so that's made, like, I don't have this specific day in my head anymore, that it's just kind of like New Year's is new start and everything like that. Like that's made the world just kind of like roll for me, where it's like, I do things on New Year's sometimes that I still like, but it does not have that same symbolism. So on the flip side, I am worried about the state of the world, but I also was worried about it, through most of 2025. So it does not feel suddenly like we're going into disaster. It's just like, no, the disaster continues.
No, that's so true. It is such an arbitrary date. And like one thing that I said 1 year ago on this podcast was, I'm tired of being in the same place and not doing anything. Which is crazy because when I look at what I've done in the last year, like I moved to Richmond.
Yeah, I was like, for starts, physically, you are not in the same place at all.
I'm not. And that's like the main thing I wanted to do in 2025 is move to Richmond, and I did it.
Hey, me too. I'm physically not in the same place.
Oh my God, I love that for us.
Yeah.
But like, that's the thing. Just because things are shitty now on January 1st doesn't mean that they will continue to be shitty or that there haven't been breaks in the shittiness.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm becoming more verbose by the minute, in case you can't tell.
Kind of, yeah, like the first day of the year, it does not have to be a representation of the next 364 or whatever.
Yeah, the thing that drives me crazy is like the whole new year, new you thing. Like, you don't have to be a new you because you're already working on becoming a quote unquote new you. If a new you means someone who is always growing and changing.
I'm going to say, like, first of all, you're always the same you. And second, you're always changing.
Whoa. It's almost like two things can be true at once.
What?
Dialecticals. With that said, what do you have going on the next few weeks?
Well, I have had some nice time off from work, both the week of Christmas and New Year's. I maneuvered some things. It's like we have a floating holiday you can take once a year, and I hadn't used mine yet, which meant like I could take it New Year's Eve because that's about all that was left, and I didn't want to lose it. And I took the day off after because I didn't want to just go back on Friday. And I kind of did the same thing in Christmas week. So I was like, I've had 2 weeks of just working like 2 days and then having 5 days off.
Amazing.
And that feels like it's been a nice reset, but I'm still not ready to go back full time. Like, oh no. Doing a lot more hoop stuff. That's always...
Poop stuff?
Hoop. H. Oh my goodness. Oh, what kind of podcast is this?
More poop stuff.
Not just that. After he thought that, then I had to go back and rethink, and I was like, what if I had just said it just like that? I'm just doing more poop stuff. Okay, I'm dying.
Oh my god, that's so funny. Listeners, weigh in. What do you think poop stuff means?
No, don't.
Hoop stuff.
Yes.
I don't think I'm going to recover from this.
I know. I was thinking of that because I'm going to an open gym later today, and I don't know, just excited to be. I got so in my work Christmas party, they always have a couple of like larger gift things that they do something so that you can put your name in, and they draw, like a raffle. And I was just joking about it, saying like, I've been going to this, for like 4 years now. I was like, I never win a big cool thing. We don't have that many people in the office. And this year I won some AirPods. So,
oh my god!
Yes! It was like, not only is it my turn, but it's like, that's great for practicing aerial things, because then I can listen to music without choking myself with a cord.
Oh my god, are these your first cordless headphones?
They're not. I tried some, but I just got some shitty $20 pair, and they sort of worked for like a month until one day they just started randomly screeching in my ears. So,
oh yeah, I've gone through a few of those.
So yeah, getting some actual good ones that feel like they'll actually stay in. Yeah.
I wear my AirPods 22 hours of the day. No, that's not even possible. Sometimes I forget I have them in, and then I'll take them out and I can hear everything. I'll be like, oh my god, how long have I been in there?
Oh, that's funny.
But yeah, they're great for physical activities. I have a palate cleanser.
Yay.
For you, since we have talked about a lot of serious stuff, and it's also the first episode of the new year. I wanted to have some fun.
Good.
So a couple days ago, when I was visiting friends for New Year's Eve, we went thrifting on January 1st. We went to the Goodwill outlet, which has the bins. Have you ever done this?
I think I've seen it.
So there's, bins, unorganized, filled with all sorts of stuff, and you purchase it by weight, which is awesome, because I got a lot of clothes for under $15. But I was looking through the books, despite telling my friend, do not let me near the books. I ended up by the books.
Uh-huh.
And I look down and I see this book called Purge.
Oh, God.
It has a picture of a skinny blonde white girl with her head bent.
Oh, jeez.
On the front.
Uh-huh.
And then on the back it says, a striking story about one girl's deadly secret.
Oh, no.
And it is just as bad as we feared. I'm just going to read you the little... What is that part called on the side of the book? A summary?
Maybe.
I don't know.
Back in the day, I think I knew this stuff.
I know, what the fuck? I should know this too. But I'm gonna read you the little synopsis on the cover.
That's, I think, what it is. Synopsis.
Yeah.
Okay.
And who knows, maybe in the coming weeks I can report back as I read this book. But for now, I just want to read this to you.
Okay.
Janie Ryman hates throwing up. So why does she binge eat and then stick her fingers down her throat several times a day?
A conundrum.
That's what That's what the doctors and psychiatrists at Golden Slopes hope to help her discover. But first, Janie must survive everyday conflicts between the barfers and the starvers. Attempts by the head psychiatrist to fish painful memories out of her emotional waters, and shifts in friendships and alliances among the kids in the ward. In order to get better, Janie must talk about things she's admitted to no one, not even herself. Laced with danger, insight, and humor, Purge is one girl's remarkable and daring journey to make herself well again.
Oh. Do you happen to know the copyright on this? I'm just wondering when it was published.
When it was published?
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. 2009.
Okay.
I'm not gonna, read the book on the podcast.
I just wondered because, based on that whole, synopsis and everything, I was like, this so sounds like something I would have checked out of the library 14 times when I was a teenager. but it's too late for that. That's probably why it wasn't actually familiar.
Well, yeah, I thought I had seen all of the YA eating disorder novels from that time, but apparently not. This one's by Sarah Darer Littman.
Okay.
And yeah, I might be sharing passages for shits and giggles in the coming weeks.
I love it.
But yeah, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to everyone on that note.
Yeah, you don't have to be a new you.
No.
Because fuck that.
Because you can't unless you clone yourself and then let the clone do it.
If you figure out how to do that, you can write us.
Oh, yeah, I'd love to have a clone just do the shit I don't want to.
Oh, man, yeah. Imagine...
if you had a clone in the closet, you could just send it
Ooh, that sounds like a mystery novel, Clone in the Closet.
Ooh, it does.
If you were anorexic and you had a clone, would you, make your clone eat all the food?
Then they wouldn't be a very good clone.
I don't know. This is veering out of control. Come back next week to see us maybe get our shit together.
Who knows?
But probably not.
Maybe sometime this year.
All right, bye.
Bye.
If you like what you heard, tell a friend about the podcast. You can send them to picklesandvodka.substack.com, where they can listen to our entire catalog and find our newest merch. We love hearing from our listeners, so leave us a voice message at speakpipe.com/picklesandvodka. My personal Instagram is at xtinajumper, and Lauren's is at Lauren3_AFH. We'll see you next week.